So about a year ago, Skoda first unveiled and released and showed all the journalists of the world their brand new Superb Combi, and we're sitting in it today. I know it's a year later, but finally it's hit the Irish press fleet. And I have to say I'm as impressed now as I was 1 year ago. This is a very practical, quite stylish, very comfortable machine. Straight away I'd question why people would choose, let's say, the likes of a Passat over this. All you have to do is look at taxi drivers around the country. They're all driving the Octavia. Loads of them are opting for the new Superb. I've seen plenty of them with taxi plates. And Superb Combi, in terms of estates, it's one of the biggest you'll find in terms of, let's say, boot space. 660 litres to the rear. This is limousine stuff we're talking here. Like, you'd find the same type of legroom in the 7 Series, perhaps even more in this. I must get out the measuring tape and have a look. What we have here is a 2-litre version. It's diesel, of course, and it's 150 brake horsepower. There is a 190 brake horsepower version available, and I'd certainly opt for that over this. Now, the 150 is fine, but just that little bit more power, 190, does the job nicely, especially when you hop onto a motorway. Now, in terms of family wagons, other than MPV, this is probably the best thing you can go for because of that space, because of that practicality. Again, that 660 litre boot. It just can't be matched anywhere else, to be honest with you. Inside here we have Android Auto, we have Apple CarPlay and MirrorLink. I hooked up my phone to this earlier on. I happen to have an Apple, and it shows me the layout of my screen pretty much. It's Apple CarPlay, very easy to use, and it means you don't have to grab your phone, which you shouldn't be doing anyway. Everything's on this display in front of you. In terms of road noise, there is wheel noise, but other than that there's no wind noise. The wheel noise is quite heavy, so maybe, you know, different tyres on this, you get less of that sound intrusion. Simply clever. God, you gotta love the simply clever ideas. Okay, so what do we have here? We have notches in the cup holder, so if you stick in a contour bottle into it, you can take off the top with one hand, no problem at all. That's great. As well as that, you got refrigerated pockets here. That's brilliant as well. You got these bag holders in the back, right? 2 bits of plastic and Velcro. You stick it onto the mat of the boot, and it'll hold solitary bags of shopping in place. Anyhow, that is the Skoda Superb Combi. For price, etc., have a look at our linking article. As well as that, if you like this and you want to see more car videos from the longest standing Irish car website, just press the subscribe button. It's either down this corner or this corner, I'm not entirely sure, but subscribe now, give us a like the video, leave a comment, we'll get back to you, don't worry about it. That's it, talk to you soon.